Good morning, everyone. It's Joker, and today we are back with another slime video, and the game has been oddly silent for a few days. It's been a couple days, over a week since we got the Milliman trainee banner, and so people were very rightly expecting a content preview like 3 days ago. And, I was too. Now, technically, we already have the second banner of the meta, because it was Shizu. She just came early instead of late. So there was room for a little bit of flexible play on the scheduling. And so here we are on the evening of August 5th for me, and lo and behold, there is no content preview. But there is a content preview on Japan. So, courtesy of someone who plays Japan, the JP server, and my Discord for letting me know, because very obviously we have nothing new here, and it's not on the global Twitter, it's not even on the JP Twitter, but it's in the JP version of the game. So shout out to Rimarugi-san's Twitter account, and we have a new LUMI coming, which I know is going to excite many a person on the internet. So this is starting on the 7th at 11 a.m. for JP, which will be the 6th at 7 p.m. for me, which is tomorrow, so Sunday night. We are getting a new swimsuit. Well, we never got a swimsuit LUMI before, but we're getting a new LUMI who is in a swimsuit, and it's quite yeah, it's definitely a swimsuit. I wonder if those... Okay, you know what? We're gonna stop there. Anyways, hey, look, a login bonus, of which it's like a Midsummer's Thanksgiving, I think is the translated Google title or something like that. Midsummer's Thanksgiving login bonus. That's what they're calling this whole thing. It is obviously the Summer Memories Part 3 banner right here. This just says that the new Luminous Valentine will appear alongside other Summer Memories units, which we know is just Shion and Shuna, like the other two metas have been. We also have this login bonus with 60 crystals. Now, these tickets are up in the air, right? Because this is the JP version, and it doesn't explicitly say what kind of tickets they are. It could go one of two ways. It could either be a free multi on Lumi's banner, which would be fantastic, or it could be normal bitch tickets, and then everyone's real sad. I feel like, since they've plastered LUMI on this, and they're calling it the Midsummer's Thanksgiving login bonus, it's not a very big Thanksgiving if they give us stupid little tickets, so I'm hoping that these are tickets for LUMI's banner. Now don't quote me on that, because Bandai does some funny stuff, right? So it could very easily be normal tickets, so please don't get your hopes too high. Until we get them tomorrow, but we get a free ticket multi of some sort, and 60 crystals, which is cool. Those are 2 single summons, I guess. What to do. This starts on the 10th, though, right? 8/10/2023 at 11 a.m. Japan time, which is very obviously not tomorrow. That's going to start on the 9th for me, so there is a high chance that they are LUMI tickets, and they're going to make you wait. They're going to make you wait an extra 2 days to 3 days technically to start getting them, and then a whole week to get all of them. That sounds more like Bandai to me. Is just, look at this little teaser. You can't have it yet, though. You can't have it. Don't touch it. That sounds like Bandai. Moving on, we have what looks to be a daily single summon from the 10th until the 21st, which is great, because it's another 11 days for me to get nothing, which is not actually true, because I got Miran and Yom on the last daily summon, so I can no longer complain about the daily single summons not giving me anything. So hey, we get a daily single summon. That's cool. Milim and Shuna are here, so maybe it'll be right up. I highly doubt it, but whatever. Then that's it for this, and then we finally get Predator Battle. And we get Octagram Guy's Skirmish Event, which I know it's not called the Skirmish Event because that was just Millam's Skirmish Event, but this is saying that there will be a number of forces that will have the extra bonus damage and everything like that, among other things. I don't remember there always being this much text, so let's just get a quick translate. Complete Invasion of Demon King Guy, where you can acquire character training materials and equipment evolution materials. Clear quests and limited time missions to collect Abyssal Stones of Opening. I'm sure that's correct. And exchange them from the Octagram Guy shop that will come with it. And then there will be a strengthening effect for certain units. Shock surprise, that's what always happens when these Demon Lord events come around. So it is something to do. That starts also on the 10th, so the 9th for me. So it was something to look forward to. And then we have a free building slot, also starting on the 10th. So we get LUMI tomorrow, and then we get to wait 3 days, and then we get a whole bunch of other stuff. And then finally, we have this, which is a extra special bingo board, which will give us 2 10% tickets, and then a third bingo board, which will give us a guaranteed 5-star ticket. So they're starting to get much, much more, what's the word? There's a word for it. I can't think of it. I just woke up from a nap. They're giving us more 5-star tickets. That's what I'm going for, alright? There's a word. Someone can tell me in the comments. I'm going to feel real stupid, but there's a word for it. And we get more 5-star tickets, which is cool, because we have, this ticket. We have all the tickets from the event shops. We have the 5-star tickets from the serial code shop. We got, these tickets right here. They're Shizu's, and we got Beatdown Battle, which is not what I'm talking about. Where's ISIS? Here it is. We got a ticket here, which I haven't bought yet, which I can, but I'm not going to yet, because we have 56 goddamn days for it. I want these Octagram emblems more. So they are giving us more of those, which is cool, because everyone can use 5-star tickets. It's really good for new players, unless they can't complete the bingo missions, which is the only kind of unfortunate thing. But that looks to be it. So, new LUMI coming in hot tomorrow. Since this was posted tonight, I expect the game, the global, to catch up eventually and actually give us a goddamn content preview. Maybe. But if they don't, then at bare minimum, we should get a skill preview for LUMI tomorrow morning at 4 a.m. my time, and we'll find out what exactly this LUMI does. Now, as for speculation on what LUMI does, the team can use a few things. It could use a few things. So let's take a look at the current lineup that I have going right now. So we have Shuna, who is stealing orbs to turn into 6 Millims. Milim can also then give herself full 6 orbs, and she has the attack buff and dark buff. So we don't really need that. Shizu is giving us the weakness damage and also swapping the alt orb into a blue, so those are covered. Guy is giving alt damage and guaranteed crits, so we don't really need that. Shuna does nothing for this team except guarantee this, so you could very easily replace Shuna with somebody else. Violet is giving us the alt resistance down and the crit damage and the stealing to blue orbs. I know if you don't have her, it's really sad because she does increase your damage by a literal crap ton. Physical EX Rimuru could, take this spot. He's giving the physical buff. Valentine also gives the physical buff technically, but she's meant for 8 turns, not 4 turns, 5 turns. So we do have a physical buffer. We don't want to pierce this stage, so there's no point in giving us a pierce unit, unless this Valentine can be our first, pierce sealing unit. And they've already given us a Valentine that seals something, because all the way down here, we do have Light LUMI, who seals the stun resistance on a unit after 8 turns. So it's not like we've never had a LUMI that sealed something. So it is possible that we would get a unit to seal pierce, because we have a couple units that seal crit. We have Fire Milim, very, very old unit. We have Water Hinata, who is a year old now. They both seal crits, so that's really good if you can, work them into your team. But we have no one to seal pierce, and I've had a number of runs. My Warrior's Mind run for Inferno 3, actually, I got screwed one time because I did the AoE with Milim, and I pierced Shuna, and instead of doing 700,000 damage, I did 20,000 damage. And Shuna didn't die, if you didn't really guess that already. So, having someone to seal Pierce would be nice, because then we could really take advantage of giving Pierce and Pierce power, or giving Pierce and lowering Pierce resistance, like Albus does. You know, Pierce is the only major buff that we're missing, except for, like, lowering Dark resistance or something, or lowering AoE resistance or something like that. Really the only things that we're missing as far as big-time damage buffs are concerned. And this team might, you know, if you have Shuna, realistically runs fine, because you use either Guy or even use Ramirez's, the free-to-play Ramirez Orb Change turn 1, you got 6 blue, okay, cool. Turn 2 is really the only time where you really need some RNG. And then turn 3 and on, it's all blues, right, because of training. And then you can just steal all of them with Milim. So it's realistically only turn 2 that needs an orb-changing RNG factor, of which we have 1, 2, 3 orb changers, 4 as a stealer. But obviously Shuna is the most replaceable unit on this team. Besides turn 2, she does absolutely nothing. You could bring EX Water Rimuru, he can orb change as well. So physical buff, which we already have Rimuru who's physical, so I don't think we really need another physical attack buffer, because we have Rimuru and Valentine. We have a crit damage and alt damage resistance lowering unit with Violet. Technically, we have Raphael as well, but he gives Pierce, which you don't want unless you don't have Milim front for some reason, and then you use it. Space Yuki also does the 25% alt resistance down. So there's a number of things that we have available. Well, the game has available, maybe not you personally have available, that we can take advantage of. You know, there's stacking crit damage right here. This is, Dark Resistance down and Dark Attack, which we could use Dark Resistance, but Milim's already giving herself Dark Attack. Fine, with more Dark Attack, and then she gives magic damage, so physical damage. I don't know. There's not really a lot that we need on this team at this point, except either a Pierce Sealing unit or some kind of resistance lowering, debuffing unit, of which we know the stage starts debuffing defense skills and nerfing them and stunning and sealing them on turn 4. So, I mean, we'll have to see what happens. Do we have an update yet in here? No, there's no update. Shock surprise. However, one more thing that people have been asking about is, where's the free Koban multi, right? Because we have all the way down here, Rimuru Koban gift an extra campaign, right? So if we look at this, Rimuru Koban will be sent from 8/4 Friday after the campaign ends and subscription status is confirmed. Well, what date is it? It's currently the 5th. So we're waiting for the free Koban. I assume now that they'll probably drop the Koban tonight at like 10 p.m., so in like roughly 2 hours or so. Or they'll drop it tomorrow night at 10 p.m.-ish, or somewhere within that time to match up with LUMI's banner. But this is, you know, were you subscribed to the monthly pass between 6/29 to 8/1? Yes? Alright, you get some free stuff. If you were subscribed to both of them, you get an extra 50 Koban, which is an extra free multi on LUMI's banner. So right now, I was already in the shop. What was I doing? Monthly pass. We got a monthly pass. I have 50. Tomorrow, the next Koban ticket thing will open up, and I can buy 2 multis. 2 multis, once we get the free stuff. But, yeah, I don't really know why they're not holding to the schedule that they upheld. It's Bandai, so I don't really know. But the Rimuru Koban, extra Koban, should be coming within the next, like, day or so to match up with the banner. But let me know what you guys think of the new incoming LUMI. I know most of you are probably going to summon because most people enjoy seeing LUMI in a swimsuit. LUMI personally is not the highest waifu on the list for me, but I definitely respect her as waifu. So I will probably summon for her. Again, we'll get the skill preview tomorrow night, or yeah, tomorrow morning, and then it'll really kind of push and sway my opinion on if I should summon or not. But if she ends up being semi-decent, I'll probably do a stream. So we'll find out very early if we're going to do one or not. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys want her skill to be in the comments below. But that's it for me, guys. Take it easy, and I'll probably see you tomorrow.